y'all. Welcome to Slick Talk Radio.
Hey, it's Miss Iverson.
And I'm Hunny.
We have a special guest, your boy, Keys.
What's up? Nah, for real.
Alright, so we just gonna go ahead and get straight to it.
Damn.
No, I ain't gonna go there.
What happened?
Nah, for those that don't know, y'all know we always like to bring entrepreneurs up here. So we're gonna go ahead and hit your business side first. Tell them what you do.
I am a financial exchange specialist for Volkswagen. I sell cars. I do it all. I can put you in the car. I can take you out of the car.
I'll take them out.
Hey,
Now we repo it.
hey, you know.
Pay your bills.
You don't pay your bills, so come to get you now. But yeah.
You know the vibes. Okay.
I will call all your references.
Oh my goodness.
So put down the wrong numbers.
So what's the do's and don'ts in buying a car right now in today's market?
The do's and don'ts. You really want the honest opinion?
Yes.
Don't buy a car. Seriously.
Okay.
Like, if you don't have to, I would not buy a car right now. I mean, it's no chips for new cars. Everything is over MSRP. So I'm telling people all the time, like, if you don't have to, I wouldn't. But if you just want a car,
You ready
and
for
you're
that
selling
upgrade?
your car, it's the best time. It's a selling market, not a buying market. You're going to get top dollars. You're going to get over your MSRP. You're going to get over the Kelly Blue Book on the vehicle. It's a selling market. But by the time you sell the vehicle, you're going to be paying double than what you pay for your new vehicle. So if you don't have to buy, I would not buy. And I would just keep it like that.
So there's no incentives?
It's no incentives, no rebates, no nothing. So
What's the average?
no negotiating.
What's the average APR right now?
Average APR on a new car is probably about 3%. Right now, you used to get a lease vehicle for under $300-$400. Leases are becoming more than an actual retail purchase. Like
We just read that on Tesla.
You're spending more money on a lease vehicle than what you'll spend on actually buying the vehicle outright. So I'm telling people now, like, if you do want to buy a car, go ahead and buy it outright and refinance. That's going to be your best bet. Refinance with a credit union. Credit union is always going to give you the best interest rate after you purchase the vehicle, especially on a newer vehicle because it's a depreciation. They're looking at, you got to think in a bank perspective. If I buy a car and you don't pay that bill, you don't pay the note, if it's a newer vehicle, I have a better chance of reselling it than having a car that's already depreciated and selling that car for another price again, and it's already depreciated more than twice.
Okay.
So it's a resale value. So they'll give you more money on a new vehicle. They'll give you a better interest rate on a new vehicle, but I'll refinance within 6 months to a year.
Okay. Are you seeing certain brands sell better than others right now?
Not necessarily because there's no cars at all. So if everybody's gonna have a chip shortage. So nothing is going faster than the other. It's just what you want, your preference at this point, and what you're willing to pay. Just know that you're going to be paying. There's no more $400 car payments. People coming in saying, "Oh, I got $1,000 down, $400 a month." You might well just keep it moving. Your average payment right now is going probably about $600, $650, and that's probably for a under $25,000 car.
Come again?
Yeah.
Come here.
So these people who want these $80,000, these GLEs, AMGs with the red seats, just be prepared for
I'm
that
gonna
big
keep
bang.
my Scat Pack.
Because people paying for them Scat Packs $1,000 a month. Yeah. Yeah. $50,000 cars are going for $1,000 a month. I just sold a $40,000 car today, and her payment is $865, and she has a 750 credit score, and she put $4,000 down.
Yeah, I might not trade my car in there, y'all. Thanks for the podcast.
So you got a $400 payment.
That's the episode.
You got a $400 payment, baby. You better keep on rolling for the next year.
I don't like the fact that he said all this in front of my husband. Like, I can't even go home.
I mean, I'm just gonna be honest with you. You gotta be honest, because I don't want to do it for the dollar. I want to make sure my people good at the end of the day. So I want to put y'all in a situation where y'all getting in more debt than what you actually need to be.
So I'm gonna go back to plan A.
And we're gonna ride the Benz.
Buying my house first, and then hopefully by the time when I buy the house, the car market has.
But that's the crazy thing. You would think
you can buy a house maybe with got a little equity in it.
But you would think that what's going on in this industry, nobody's buying cars, but these cars are selling like
hot cake.
I mean, like pussy.
I said
that ain't going out of style.
These cars are selling.
Not like the $40.
Baby.
You put your cars on OnlyFans.
When I tell you they are selling. And you would think like people are not paying $1,100 car payments. They are paying $1,100 car
payments. Where
payments.
they getting the money from? The PPP?
Girl, CCC, PPP, EDD, EFG, HIJK.
We can't say
that.
We can't say that N-word, so the bumps.
Yeah.
They getting from the bump disaster.
No, that old plan ain't came out yet. They need to drop that plan.
Yeah, I need that
lumps,
unky.
bumps, and
The unky.
Yeah.
Just break your business to me. That's all I can say. Okay.
Y'all, we will be having his information.
The information
It'll be scrolling at the
right-
bottom.
right
It'll be in the
here.
description. So y'all know where to find him at, because y'all can see he's honest about everything.
Yes. Try to be.
So speaking of honest,
Ooh. Malone, I think you need to leave the set.
Close your ears, mama.
so let's just be transparent. Tell us about your life here in Atlanta.
My
Tell
life
us
here in
why
Atlanta.
you like it.
Well,
what
tell us where
know.
Tell us where you born and raised.
Oh, so you're not even from here.
Oh no, I am.
Oh, wait a minute, so you like us. Where you come from?
Don't fool it. Don't
No,
let it
you
fool
from
me.
here.
I'm
from here.
Yeah.
West side.
I'm from the west side,
Oh,
Hollywood
shoot.
Road.
You got a
raised me.
native.
Yeah,
Okay.
west side, Hollywood Road raised me. Yeah.
Okay.
This
Zone
our first guest.
Zone 1. Zone 1.
Okay.
Yeah. Real Grady baby. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a Grady baby.
APS graduate. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you know.
Okay.
Something, but no. Atlanta is different. It's really different. It's changed a lot since, me growing up here. And I see a lot of things different, especially in the LGBTQ or STUV community.
Right.
But like, y'all would be surprised, but it's a lot. A lot.
Oh my God. Elaborate. We got time.
Child.
We got time.
It's these men for me.
We got time.
Oh, come on. Tell
It's
us
these
about
men.
it. Come on,
I mean, they live the double lives. They live their best lives. They say.
Come on.
Okay.
Tell us. Come on.
See, y'all trying to get some folks' marriages broke up, and
No, come
you
on.
gotta take
You
them
gotta.
I ain't trying to mess up nobody's happy home.
No, but you put it out there.
You don't
because-
have to say names, but you can describe situations.
Yes, because people want to know. I mean,
There's
I think
women
they
out
should
here that need to be
be
informed.
Oh, Jesus.
Come
Yeah,
on,
Milan's
tell
ready to
us.
leave.
Tell us.
Yeah, girl.
Milan said, "Ooh, this conversation."
She like,
It's getting a little
Lie.
sweet, honey. It's getting a little deep. No, I feel like I need a straw now for real. I want to sip cute, but it's okay. Put the pinky up.
Ooh. You on my show?
I'm good, Pooh. My best friend, I love you. But no. I mean, it's just, I've been in situations where, I done had guys I've talked to, they have girlfriends. And I know for me, I'm different when it comes to my sexuality. Like, nothing knocking the LGBT community. I don't really claim myself as gay. Like, someone asked me, I am gay, but there's nothing that I flaunt or say, no rainbows.
But you
like
don't
I
let
said,
it. You don't let it own who you are.
yeah, like that's nothing that I just put out there and just tell people. Like, okay,
Right.
I'm gay. If you ask me a question, I'm gonna be honest with you. But
Right.
don't ask, don't tell. Like, it's none of your business.
Right.
So, like I said, I'm just a different breed. But for me, when I talk to a male, I want a masculine male. I want someone who's going to check me. I got a line. Put me in my place.
Right.
I want a masculine male. And that's just for me.
Right.
If I'm going to talk to a male, I want a real male.
Correct.
Why get the knockoffs?
Right.
Period. That's just with me. So the males that I
think
get to talk
women
to,
feel the same way.
yeah, like, I'm like, if you talking about
Yeah.
you gay. Sure,
Right.
do you like what you like?
Right.
So for me, the type of males that I attract are males that have females still.
Okay.
So it's a little bit different, like sometimes, and I'm starting to get out of that a little bit more. I think that was more so when I was younger, I was okay with it.
But how do you deal with that? Now?
And that's the thing, like when I was younger, I was okay with it. So it's like, it wasn't nothing that I was trying to, settle down or be with nobody in a
Right.
relationship for real.
Yeah.
It's like, it was something fun. But now it's like I'm getting older, like I do want a family. I do want to, be with somebody I'm committed.
with somebody. Right.
Now I'm thinking
not
about,
afraid and
I'm
ashamed
thinking
to
about
be
being
out with
married, and,
Right.
because I'm open with my sexuality. So
Right. Why can't you be
I'm
open
getting
with
to a
yours?
point where like, okay, this is over with. Like that phase in my life, I'm done. I want to be able to say, oh, this is my man.
Right.
Or be out in public. Like I be out with people. Jazz has been out with me. Like you'll never know. Type situation.
Right.
So it's a little different. So for me, I don't know. I'm changing as I get older when it comes to that. Where I want to be in an open relationship with the male, but it's kind of hard because the men that's in Atlanta that are open be more flamboyant than me, and I be like, hold on now.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, I might get my little manicure and stuff, but baby, you can't overpower me. Like, I'm twerking on my friend and you trying to battle. Like,
I can do that better.
hold on, you were just a man 2 minutes ago. Chill out. No. But no, so that makes it even harder for me to find who I actually like because the type of men that are out, they're more feminine than what I actually like. So it's like, I have to I wouldn't say settle, but have to go back to that point where I'm talking to a masculine male that still has a female.
Right.
Because they're going to be a male because they're still trying to keep up that image. So I don't know.
They're not genuine.
They're not genuine to themselves. So I feel like, you know, if they were more open, then that other side will probably come out more. Mm-hmm. But it's just like because of their situation, they're putting on the image that I love, that I want in the characteristics that I like in a man.
Right.
Than the person that's open and more like me.
So you want somebody that's like genuinely.
I want a man.
They're comfortable.
I want a comfortable man that's masculine, got 6 figures or more, and drive a Benz. Yeah.
He said be very, very detailed and knowing what you want.
I think that's important. I mean, like I said, whether you're looking for a man, woman, whatever.
Be specific.
Being very specific about what you want. I mean, what I've noticed from people here dating in Atlanta, I always hear the complaints. You know, I'm a married friend that people come to, and they're always saying that people aren't just upfront. Like if they would have just told me that they want this, I could have told them nah. Or if they would have asked me, I would have been
now. Like these women
you be
are
surprised what people are okay
like
with.
These women are okay with their man having boyfriends, girlfriends, sister friends, daddy friends, boyfriends.
I got a couple of friends right now.
They okay with it. So
the man got a boyfriend and she got a girlfriend, and they do their own.
Ooh, how much he make? I just want.
Look, I ain't bringing business out there. But you know, it's like
tell me.
No, we're not doing it.
Not what girl tell me.
Look, we're gonna put his information below, and if you happen to view this video and y'all connect, I ain't got nothing to do with it. You get a random reach out, you be like, honey.
But if you get your referral fee, girl, just take it and keep it pushing.
Not take it and keep it.
That cash out go out just now. Thank you.
No. So speaking of that and Cash App, like, do you feel like you gotta pay the date out here? Like, how does that work?
I feel like they gotta pay the date. I'm sorry. I have a lifestyle that I'm accustomed to, and not saying that I can't keep up to what my standards. But if you want to talk to me, you're gonna have to be either on the same level. I feel like I'm past where I'm staying down till you come up. Like I'm established where I want to be financially, so I need for you to be established.
The same place.
Not even where I am, but at least have a goal to get to where I am. Like if you don't have any dreams or aspirations of trying to get to that point, it's nothing that we can even talk about. Even if it's just on some friendship stuff. Like I'm sorry, I can't surround myself around people who's not where I am or trying to be better. Because I learn from those type of people. Right. I gravitate to that. It's like birds of feather flock together. If you're not on the same type of time I'm on, what can we do? Like I want to be able to go in the Gucci store with my girls, and I'm not just walking and you looking behind me. We all picking up a bag. We all walking out with a bag. Like that's just how it is. Like I don't have time to be looking on my shoulder and feel like someone feel like I'm better than them because I'm able to do this. No, we're gonna do this together. So. Bingo. That's not with relationships. That's just with friendships all around. Like, if I'm gonna surround myself around people, we all need to be on the same level. Because what can I talk about? What can we interact on if we're not on the same level or have any type of goals going for ourselves? Like, someone's beneath you. I'm gonna say beneath you, but not on the same level as you. What can we discuss?
Discord.
Yeah, what can we discuss? Like, it's okay to have fun. You know, have people like that, but. You have to keep those people at a dosage, you know, take them at a dosage.
Trust me, at a distance. Trust me. I still got some friends that haven't quite reached where I'm at in life.
And it's just things that they won't be able to relate. Like, you'll talk about certain
conversations.
And they look at you like you crazy.
I can't have with them. I be forgetting on the phone. It's like
oh, girl, I
about something. They looking at me like, you complaining about that? And I'm like, never mind.
Shit, my bad.
I mean, call somebody.
And I don't want to have to filter myself in my friendships. Like I want to be genuine with like I want to be like, damn, I can't say this around her. Oh, damn, we can't go here today because you know she can't do this. So it's like, why even put myself through that? Like I said, it's nothing knocking it, but it's just to each his own. You gotta be comfortable with who you surround yourself around. Yeah. And especially people who don't have what you have, they will do anything to try to get to where you're at. Yeah. So crossing you up. Doing things when you are a genuine person, that will definitely hurt you and put you in a whole different perspective, like and show you who people really are.
Trust me, I mean, you know, I've told you before. I've been burned by friends like that. It's just,
and that's very hurtful when you know you would do whatever for people,
and you know you bend over backwards for me. You're like, wow, you've been stabbing me in my back the whole time. Like,
and the signs were there. Just ignoring.
And it puts you in a weird place.
It make you not want to trust other people. Like,
I ain't gonna lie.
It makes it up for other people to come into your life.
To trust people. Yeah. Like, I mean, I've been burned by people even since being here in Atlanta. And it took me a while to just want to open up. And, you know, kind of self-isolated and pull back. And then it's like, okay, you know what? You can't let this get to you. shake it and
off.
move on.
Keep it pushing.
Yeah. So.
Cause y'all know I'm moving on.
But see,
when I tell you I never met such a savage,
it was a hard one for me. I had to learn how to do that.
She can end a friendship,
and
a relationship, a dog
if
ship.
it was a learned behavior, but it was almost like that's how I was raised, and that's how I coped with certain things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always say this, and I've said it in several episodes. I already lost the most important person in my life. You know, I lost my father. So, like, when I lose a friend or a man or those things are like itty bitty compared to what you've already lost. And so I think that's how I was able to handle loss, because when you lose a parent,
it's nothing worse
that you know, I haven't had children before, so I'm sure having children is up there too. But it's like, I don't have kids, so a parent being snatched away is like up here. So it's like when a friend is lost, it's like, honestly, they lost. You know what I'm saying?
And when you lose Miss Iris, baby, that's a loss.
And you gotta, you have to look at yourself as the prize in any situation, whether it be a friendship, a relationship, a business partnership. You know, at work, when I left my 9 to 5, they know they lost a good thing. You know what I'm saying? And I could live with that, knowing that I wasn't the one that lost out.
Correct.
So it was like everywhere I went, when you put yourself at a high standard, you don't lose out on like people or things. They lose out. So that's how I hope. It's just, you know, everybody has a season. Everybody got a reason, you know, and some have both, and some have one another.
A lesson or a blessing.
Yeah, and it's just like you
can't
look at things as like, oh man, I lost this person. How am I gonna move on? Like,
girl, cause she be looking at me like I'm crazy. I be having 5-6 year friendships, and they cross me up, and I sit up here boo-hooing, and she look at me like, oh, slow.
Boo-hoo on my phone for 2 minutes.
But
I'm like, girl.
Because my mom.
But it's hard to have those type of friends.
I can't have that conversation with people.
She cannot have that conversation. So I'm sitting up here crying. She look at me like, boy, you stupid as hell.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, bitch.
But you need it. Because I ain't gonna lie, I've learned a lot.
Oh, Jesus.
Her ability to be like, you know what, this don't need to be here, has literally taught me, like, okay, it's okay to like have that moment and be like, all right, this don't serve me. Move on. Cause hanging on to that emotion, it don't do you no good.
And I've been his age before. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, how old are you?
26.
You a baby.
Right. So.
Oh shit.
Right. So we have that age gap where we can have those conversations, because I've been through those things.
But girl, them conversations be a little hard. I be like, damn, mama.
You know,
you best friend or mama?
I'm 37.
But I'm talking this right here. Like,
y'all a decade apart.
I teach you something.
Girl, I hope it's worth out. What she got to teach me? What she got to teach me?
Oh man,
I'm trying to be married at last. Tell me how.
Longevity.
Ooh, Jesus. Yes.
But I like that, because like I said, that I think that's a challenge for a lot of people right now. It's just that letting go. Like, didn't we just see where I don't know what she was driving, but the girl in California, once she broke up with her boyfriend.
She was driving a Mercedes.
Not just a girl. She a nurse.
She's a nurse. Broke up with her boyfriend.
People, you supposed to be saving lives and you killing folks.
She got drunk and wanted to just go.
And
speed.
I think it's important for us to.
Their mental health, like,
you know, that sticks with me. Like I said, the whole. I think that's why I hang on to people so much, because my mom has mental illness. I don't know if you knew.
Yeah, we talked about that.
And you know, I've always tried to like be approved. Like, I needed her approval.
Yeah.
But you can't get the approval of somebody that's mental, because
one
day you meet the standard, the next day the standard has changed.
They don't remember that you even was approved.
Right. So when you're looking at people that go out here and do stuff like that, you can't please them. You gotta build your own, like, I guess you say your point of reference, your point of just peace and happiness. That girl didn't have it. She didn't have it.
But the perception of everything, because the car she drive, because the job she had, it looked like she had it all.
But that's the
and
thing.
that's what messed people up.
You think
because
your
people
friends
think
are
that
good,
and that's the thing. Like, you know, people look at you and like, okay, you're so good. You drive this, you drive that, you made this. I see. Like, that's for me. It's like, oh, you go out all the time. You drive a Benz and all that. But what I go through mentally, you don't know what it took for me to get to that
here.
point. And you want that lifestyle so much, but are you able to live that lifestyle to get to that point? Because that didn't happen overnight for me.
But even if you're,
I used to drive a Chevy Malibu.
I drove a Honda Civic
So,
DX.
Kia Spectrum.
Look, no power.
So, like, you know, people see you now and think that you have it all, but when you do have those moments, it's like you're so it's like you're trying to keep up the end because you don't want nobody to see you down. But I do have down moments where it's and I feel like they're not gonna be receptive to listen to what you're saying because they see that you have it all. It looks like you have it all. So
they
when you're talking to them,
like discard.
Yeah, it's like when you're talking,
you shouldn't feel that way because you got a house and
you got this, you got that.
You still human.
But those things still are things.
Like I don't want to pay $200 for this. But they were like, oh, you spent $200 on that. It don't matter. Like, that's something that I did not plan or budget for.
Yeah,
like,
that's a big one. People assume. Don't be counting my pockets.
Don't be counting my pockets. What you see?
Look, if you bought $25 for that section, I want it back.
I want all of it.
I want my. Don't be cashing. I'm not paying a fee.
But look, somebody baby daddy pay for that section. Chill out.
And I want interest. If you give the bank interest and you borrow, I want interest.
Contracts.
I didn't pay for that section. Somebody baby daddy did.
You know what you start doing when people borrow money? I don't even lend money no more. But if you're gonna ask me for
not the little funky ass $20,
we gonna come with some. I'm gonna make them do it through the whole business cycle.
Girl, I sent an Instagram post.
That way they can pay it back.
I sent an Instagram post. It was like, let me smell this 20 before I get to it, so it won't be no funky ass 20.
I'm gonna send them an invoice.
Mm-hmm. I think that's what we need to start.
I'm gonna charge that car if I don't get it.
Yeah, Lord. Yeah, Lord.
Child, I know some cars we need to charge.
A whole bunch of them.
Yes, sir.
Oh man.
I think we need the bottle over here or something. I done got me lit. Yeah, so.
So that's your point of view of Atlanta. And so that is, would that be the good or would that be the bad or the
indifferent?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to say the good because they're gonna keep moving here.
How do you feel about, let's face it, you know, you're selling cars. Do you think somebody from another area that wants to sell cars, should they move here to Atlanta?
I would say Atlanta and Houston is the best place to sell cars.
Okay.
And I actually been thinking about the time I'm 30. I'm 26. So by the time I'm 30, I'm thinking about moving to Houston or Dallas.
Okay.
Just because of, like, it's pretty much on the same spectrum of Atlanta. It's just, cost of living is a whole lot cheaper.
It is. We look at the houses.
Baby, you get a mini mansion for $400,000 with a pool.
But I will.
And might have enough for a maid.
But I will say this: it's not Houston and Dallas is cheaper. It's those outside.
It's those outside,
towns.
yeah.
But I will say you have to read up on their legislative and their.
Can we talk about their power grid? I don't know if people know that Texas is on
their laws and their certain places. I don't want to live as a black woman. And Texas is one of them.
Yeah.
But when it comes to different laws, I'm not protected there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like certain places that looks appealing.
For one reason.
Is not appealing for the next.
But baby, the lifestyle I live in Atlanta, I'm going to be a millionaire in Texas.
Not for real.
Yeah.
Girl, you talking about day parties.
I don't even know where I would move if it wasn't here.
Really?
I don't know.
I heard you say several times, like, you know, this is home for you.
Because I'm not from here. And when I moved here
that's the thing.
She said this all the time. This is home for me.
When I moved here from Virginia, this was the end. This was the end all be all. I had to make it work here. Yep. And this is where I'm living. And this is where I'm gonna be buried. This is where I love it here.
Yes. You wanna come back home?
No.
It's not. No, honestly,
okay.
they're gonna be on the west side.
You're from the west side.
That's almost like Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
He wasn't from Atlanta, but he was. Like his everything is here. So it's like, if that's what built me, this is where I made my money, this is where I
don't want to just leave and turn your back on that. It's like,
this is where I would want to
You might travel other
places
or even go stay somewhere for 2 or 3 months and do something different.
Yeah.
But this is home.
Yeah. I wouldn't move nowhere. Even if I retired, I would, maybe somewhere with a beach. But those places, it rain a lot and they get a lot of hurricanes.
I've been following like the whole,
Florida too much.
The flooding and stuff. Yeah. I don't want to stay nowhere on the coast now.
That's just visiting.
I'll visit. Yep, we can visit.
I'll move out the country before I move to a different state.
Yep.
What country?
I agree.
I don't know, Bahamas. Something tropical. Something cute.
I was about to say Jamaica.
I'll move to Jamaica.
I don't know about Jamaica. They crazy.
I wouldn't move to that part.
I can do that. I'm gonna go wild with them.
I'm gonna be at the resort.
Right. Look.
I mean, I know I sound like my man with a little girl for that side, but not seats.
Child.
I can't have no whole Playboy mansion now. Chill out.
Oh my gosh.
Ain't no look.
I don't know what the economy like in Jamaica. That's something to look at.
It ain't right here.
My nigga.
Africa.
I'm gonna visit, but it ain't.
No living.
Oh man.
I was like, I can't live there though. You know, we could
I'm done.
walk through.
So what are, I mean, you know, we were talking about the LG, you know, I'm going to mix all these letters
Girl.
up right now. I've been drinking.
LGBTQ
Those,
plus.
there we go.
Yes.
Those, I didn't mess it up. They corrected me. What are some areas, like, you know, where they can live comfortably? Because, you know, I have a brother. He's in the same community, proudly. And
I don't feel like there's no way you can really live comfortably with that because it's just the way they carry themselves now. So everyone just had that perception where if you go anywhere, they automatically assume.
Okay.
And we live in a world where everybody's just on social media. So what they see on social media is like, that's their image of you. That's not you. That's not who you are. Like for me, like I said, I don't display that, but because they know that I'm gay, they automatically assume other things that comes with it.
It's like
because
being gay, and they throw all these other
everyone is in one bubble.
stereotypes in
Like everyone is in one bubble. So it's like anywhere you go, you're still gonna get those, you know, red flags. Okay, this is who he is. This is like everyone. They're not gonna know who you are until you actually interact with them. So I don't feel like you're safe anywhere with being a part of that community.
It's a safe answer.
So how do we change that? Because everybody should feel.
When they come out,
well, let's face it, we're black women. Like
when they come out and stop doing what they doing.
In some places, I think all cultures or, you know, segments of people's lifestyles.
Yeah.
Some areas you will feel more safe in, and some you won't. But I think that, just let's face it, being black in America is not safe. I mean, I can gladly put that out there. It's not.
Right, and then adding gays.
And you add other narratives to that and stereotypes.
Hold on, wait. 3 strikes against me. Black, gay, and a male?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean.
That's 3.
Yeah.
So that's on a whole nother level. And I feel like that's the reason, because you gotta think when females are gay, bi, whatever they are, it's praised. It's more accepted.
I've noticed that. People are like, oh yeah, 2 girls kissing.
2 girls kissing, that's okay. But as soon as a man kisses, hold on, fast forward.
D-Valley.
Down in the valley.
Where the boys getting their hair.
Because at this point, it's talking about the strippers no more.
I know we gotta be inclusive, but Lord Jesus, they didn't make it a whole.
They did not leave anybody out.
Baby,
Okay?
I know the pimp done closed down for COVID, baby, but you ain't have to go to prostitution.
Okay.
Girls out here selling, boys out here doing things that I didn't think they would do, honey, because
you were like,
you took that big man there, like, you know, I didn't know he was going to flip the script like flip.
Don't say nothing that happened today, because I gotta wait for somebody for tomorrow to watch.
Dang, I can't say nothing.
No, not about
you watched
today's
it last
episode.
night?
I did.
No.
Well, you know, I didn't watch it last night.
You didn't watch it today?
No, I got to work. Yeah.
Oh shoot, so I'll sit here in silence.
If the girls get naked, or the boys get naked. Just
Everybody getting naked.
I love it.
Only.
My cup empty, but yeah.
We did.
Couple of empty, but it's okay.
Okay.
I mean, y'all got any more questions for me? Ooh, hold on. Pause. I want to ask it. I just wait.
Let's see.
We could do be part 1. We could do part 2, so he can get a drink.
Okay,
Yeah.
All right.
Well, guys, that was it for that episode.
Everybody.
Cheers.
It ain't that in here, but I cheers.
That was a great episode. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys soon.
Bye.